What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play of CJ. Well, it's official. Nick Lidstom, one of the greatest players in any position to ever play the game, is hanging up the skates, and it's a sad day of hockey. You know, after great finals last night, which we'll talk about later. Just the game's a better place with Nick Lidstrom's in it, and obviously, hopefully, Timu comes back. Because I don't know how I could handle. I know I don't see Timu Solani play next year, but like I said, I'm privileged to have had the honor to watch him play twice, in 2008 and last year against the Bruins both times. And like I said, I went over his stats yesterday, and they speak for themselves. In all his games, he only had 514 penalty minutes. So think about that. He's one of the least penalized players per game in league history, and one of the classiest guys who will play the game. Played the game hard, played the game right, and just an all-around good human being that happened to be a great hockey player. What he did on the ice and off the ice to the Detroit community is almost unparalleled. And his former teammate, Stevie Yzerman, I think I did cry when Stevie Y hung him up back in '06, and to see this again, it's kind of heart-wrenching stuff. You grow up watching these guys play, and they're superstars, and and then now they're no longer playing. It's a whole new generation of hockey, and you got to respect that. And obviously, Nick Lidstrom has the utmost respect for the game, and even at 42 years old, would still play. But it's going to be a tough chore to replace him for the Red Wings. But with the amount of cap room they have, upwards of $16 million, Zach Parise and Ryan Suter could both be making their way to Motown. But I'll talk about that later. It's not. Let's focus more on Nick before we focus on anything else. The 1,564 games and only 514 penalty minutes. That's mind-boggling. How well he played without having to take penalties. And you look at what he's done everywhere he's gone. Olympic gold, World Championship gold, Stanley Cup. I kind of always had this fantasy with him. Remember a couple years ago, or about 20 years ago, when Larry Robinson, before he retired from Montreal, went to LA, played up there for a year or two, and helped mold Rob Blake into the player he is, or was, obviously. I loved Robbie Blake too, and he sung him up, Jesus. But I was kind of hoping that would happen. Lidstrom would go to Tampa and help mold Victor Hedman, an elite defenseman that he can be and should be. Now, having said that, to see Nick Lidstrom in a uniform, not the Detroit Red Wings, would be insulting. He is Mr. Red Wing. Him, Stevie Yzerman, and Gordie Howe, definitely the three best Red Wings of all time. And even speaking more of Tampa, every time I see Yzerman give an interview and I see the Lightning logo next to his name, it's like, no, Ixnay. As much as I love the fact he's running that team, he's done a great job. He's nothing to do with Tampa Bay. He's a Detroit Red Wing through and through. He wasn't born and raised in South Detroit, but he grew up there. And to see the same thing with Nick, hopefully he gets a job in hockey, because the league needs to keep guys like him around. Guys that play the game at the highest level and are class acts and play the game hard, play the game right. He's just a great human being. Like I said, they happen to be a pretty good hockey player, and the league's gonna miss him. I mean, you look at 1,142 points. He had 80 points in '06. I don't think Carlson came close this year, but no one's hit 80 in a while. And you look at what he's done to the game, and he left the game in a better place than when it came in. 4 Stanley Cups, first European captain, first European to win the Conn Smythe. The list goes on. And so best of luck in retirement, Nick. I hope the golf courses in Sweden are nice to you, and Detroit, wherever you choose to settle. And come on, hey, if Yzerman hires you to coach in Tampa, that'd be pretty sweet. You could definitely show Victor Hedman a thing or two, and it'd be pretty awesome. But the league is a better place for guys like Nick Lidstrom, and hopefully, like I said, Timu doesn't hang him up too, because that'd be heartbreaking. That'd be just pure gut-wrenching stuff. But best of luck, like I said, Nick. Hopefully you hit the links every day and enjoy retirement. You get to spend plenty of time with your family, and you've earned it. I mean, you've been a role model for hockey fans, both how to play and how to act as human beings. And you can't put a price tag on that ever. So, Nick, thank you very much for your service to the Detroit Red Wings and the hockey community on the whole. And like I said, for like the 5th time, best of luck in retirement. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on Nick Lidstrom's retirement. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.